Okay, we have a special guest here today, and I would like him to come up and just kind of give us an overview of what he has to offer. I think you'll all be very interested to hear about the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, which has a table over there. They're one of our sponsors today, and with no further induction, wherever he is, Mr. Art Vento. Thank you.
Aloha, my name's Art Vento, and as she mentioned, we usually do things a little different in the arts, so I was going to stand over there and not be behind a podium and try and communicate with you directly, but you know what? Rigid flexibility is what we're at. I also want to let you know I'm actually 2 votes away myself from something, although I can't exactly remember what it is, but I'm sure, Dave, I'm two votes short. 2 votes short of something. I'm 2 votes short of my notes. That's what. So you're wondering why is the Maui Arts and Cultural Center at the real estate meeting, at the RAM meeting? Why is? There's a long history of the Maui Arts and Cultural Center and the Realtor Association. As a matter of fact, we all can put our hand on our heart and feel a palpable connection to a particular realtor in Maui County named Pundi Yokouchi, who made the Maui Arts and Cultural Center possible. And so I hearken back to I'm an architect by planning, and by education. And I was building a $60 million performing arts center in Fort Lauderdale. I was up 90 feet up above the Stagehouse Tower, doing the punch list for this building, and my phone rang. And I picked up the phone and I said, and this voice on the other end of the phone was like this, and it says, Art? I said, yeah. He goes, this is Pundi. I was like, what's a Pundi? He asked me to come to Hawaii and be in charge of the design and construction of a dream that he had as a realtor, as a member of this community, to make Maui more than just a pretty face, to make Maui more than just a singular place to live part of the time, or a place in which we had a whole assembly of small different communities, but what was there going to be to bring us all together? I thought to myself, now that I know what a Pundi is, I'm not really sure I want to move out into the middle of the Pacific. So I said, Pundi, I'll come and take a look at the project, but I have to tell you, I'm really not sure that this is for me. I'm an architect, and I can help, but I don't know that you need an architect. You need somebody like you to galvanize a community. But I came out, and I pretty much came out thinking I was getting a 1-week vacation in Maui. But what I got was I met a man and a community and a group of realtors that really believed that they were going to change the face of this community. And I thought long and hard why I should do this, and then I said, I need to do this because the heart is in the right place as to where it is. And Pundi may have sold real estate during the day and been a developer as a bit of a side business, but really what he had is the heart of the community in mind. Fast forward 20 years. 20 years. We are celebrating this weekend, Saturday, at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center from 4 to 8:30 p.m. 20 years of the Arts and Cultural Center. How many of you have been to the MAC? Okay, wait. How many have not been to the MAC? Excellent. I love you guys. Being at the MAC is a transformative experience for many. But what we have to remember is being that place and bringing you to another place for inspiration, creativity, all that happens at a price. We are a nonprofit organization, and we are a nonprofit organization that every year, think of your business. If I came and told you, we have to go find 40% of your entire budget, somewhere out there. Now go get it. That's what running a nonprofit, and that's what's running any arts and cultural center in the entire country is all about. It's a leap of faith. It's no wonder that the arts are a little bit out of step with every left brain thought that you might have. It's a bit of a leap of faith. Hope is not a strategy for many, but you know what? It has to be a strategy in order to create a better tomorrow for everybody. So you as realtors, what's in it for you? Why am I up here talking to you about that? Well, you know what? The bond between realtors and the MAC is strong from the very beginning. I'd love to see that continue even further right on through the next 20 years. So what is it that we can work together on to go ahead and make that happen? Well, we do have a couple of realtors on our board. We have Wendy Peterson. We have the lovely Michelle Parker's over there. We have Helen. Hello, Helen. Hi, Helen. So there is a bond in terms of what we have, but where is it that you can get involved with us? And then over the years, there's incredible opportunity. How many of you really thoughtfully think about what it is that your gift is to your on your closing? You have a plan. You have a plan as to what it is going to be. What do you do, Denise?
I give MAC memberships to people who live here full time.
I love you. That is exactly, well, I wish we had planned this ahead of time, but that's exactly what the opportunity is. Praise Jesus, jump up, praise the Lord, amen, thank you for what that is. But think about it in this way. How many dinners at Mama's Fish House have you given away? How many tchotchkes that end up sitting up on the wall? What if we could actually really give to your closing and to your clientele the gift that really keeps on giving? The gift that is, if you give a membership to the Arts and Cultural Center at a meaningful level, at the level of the closing, given we're talking about any number of different prices on the closing, you are connecting your new resident of Maui with a way for them to be part of this community, a way to be part of this community. And if they're all part of this community, we're strengthening the community. If we're strengthening the community, we have a better place to live, property values go up, crime goes down, all the wonderful things that we all love about the place where we live. How do we work together to strengthen those things? So those are items to consider. But you know what? We're all business people, and we're all part of a bigger whole. So a little that's all philanthropy. But okay, what's in it for me? Well, the Arts and Cultural Center, on a very specific level, would love to offer anybody after this meeting and in the next year that personally becomes part of the Arts and Cultural Center on any level, and anybody who offers a gift at their closing, we will now have a realtor-specific event, a cocktail party and food. Oh my God, cocktail party and food for realtors? Free, that we'll offer, and before a show, and offer availability at a discount to that show. And if you are performing at a higher level, you will be our guest at the show. It's to be determined coming up, but we want you to have some sort of inspiration besides what you feel in your heart as a connection to this community, to the Arts and Cultural Center. So that is something that we're going to do. We're actually going to offer to RAM as well. We love this venue as well, but we would like to host you on one of your meetings coming up at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, so you can see firsthand where that is and where we are at and where we're heading. So tonight, this afternoon, over to your left and to my right, we have Nicole, who's sitting at that table, and she has a packet for you, for I think just about every one of you. If you want to have something ready in hand to hand that client at closing, we have all the information that can bring a tear to your eye as to why the Arts and Cultural Center is good for you. And know that we look forward to seeing you for cocktails and a wonderful show at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. So thank you all for inviting us. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate your support. It's been a long, long road together. And the one piece that I'd like to think about as we move forward is a lot of people think about the Maui Arts and Cultural Center and they think, that's where you do Elton John, and that's where you did Santana and the Eagles and all those wonderful things. You must be rolling in the dough. Well, actually, the truth of the matter is Carlos Santana, Elton John, and the Eagles are rolling in the dough. We're the ones taking the big risk in facilitating relationships and taking everything that we have to get the words, get the final S in yes for them to come here. It's not an easy task. It's just a piece of the puzzle. But the good news is, people think we are incredibly successful. Well, we are, but we need to continue to make that move forward. The biggest problem in any relationship is when you get complacent, whether it's in your marriage or whether it's in your business. Complacency is the worst thing that can possibly happen. And if you think that somebody in Wailea or some other rich person from the outside are the ones that are going to keep the Arts and Cultural Center vibrant, that's the minute we die. We need to make sure that everyone in this room and everyone throughout the community feels that strength to be able to be part of it in whatever way is meaningful to you. So that could be at any different level, but find a way to connect financially, emotionally, but don't become complacent, but become a member of the Arts and Cultural Center. Thank you.
I just wanted to remind everyone that Dad did this culture center for everyone on Maui, for everyone.
I can see there.
Dulles is free.
Thank you very much. Can I ask a favor? If anyone has an empty seat next to them, could you raise your hand? So all you folks that need a seat back there, you see where they are? So please, sit down because we're about to have a very exciting portion of that's my seat. No, you can't have that one. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to introduce 6 developers that have graciously agreed to come and tell us about their upcoming projects. We're very thankful that they're willing to do that. They each have their own short little presentation. And the format today is going to be that we're just going to let them speak or do their show and tell what they have to talk about. Afterwards, when we're done, we're going to visit with our sponsors and we're going to go outside and mingle with these developers. I've offered to buy all of them a drink, so hopefully they'll stay. And you're encouraged to do so too and mix and mingle. This is our last GM of the year. And, there's a little bit of social networking that can go on. So we really want to encourage you to do that. So, what else do I have to say? And please, notice that we do have our regular sponsors and some new sponsors today. We really appreciate you folks coming out and, helping us out with this venue. Thank you so much. In case you didn't see Academy Mortgage, American Home Loans, Cutco Closing Gifts, sorry. It's the, kicking in. Fidelity National Title, First American, Old Republic, 2 offices of State Farm, Kit and back there, and the Mind's Eye and Title Guarantee. Thank you all very much for coming today. So, our first developer today that I'd like to introduce is Chris Lau from Town Development. And Town, with over 60 years of providing quality, exceptional design and value in each home that they build, they're proud to make the dreams of Maui people a reality. They have single-family and condominium homes on the islands of Maui and Hawaii, and they're continuing to provide homes that are ready for us. So with no further, thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Jeannie. I was told to come over to Maui and talk about GMOs. And then this morning they said, no, you have to talk about our projects. So I'm going to stumble through our projects. So I'm with Town Development. Town Development has a real estate arm, a brokerage arm called Town Island Homes. And we also develop under various LLCs, but generally the Hawaii parent company is Town Development of Hawaii. We have 2 projects in Maui that I'd like to talk about today. First is the Parkways, which is a 200 lot subdivision in the Maui-Lani Master Plan community. We have 8 floor plans in the first 2 phases. The houses range from 1385 to 2404 square feet. Before we started the Parkways, we convened focus groups of different realtors' offices, and we asked the realtors, what would you like to see at the Parkways? What they asked for is they asked for as many single-family houses, single-story houses that we could put in. So of the 8 floor plans, 5 of them are 1-story houses. The Parkways has another nickname. It's called the fish parcel. This right here, it looks like a fish. And we've started at the tail end of the fish, where we have phase 1 with 40 lots and phase 2 with 45. Currently, we have 2 homes available in phase 1. We have not released phase 2 yet. We're still waiting for our grading permit so we can start the site work. In October, we opened our models. We have 4 models. So here's some exterior shots and some interior shots. And by all means, please stop by and visit our models. The second project I'd like to talk to you about is one that we really haven't said anything about until this afternoon, or at least publicly. It's Kamani at Kehalani. This project is a replica of Milo Court, where we developed 94 paired homes, duplex homes, side-by-side duplexes. We're using basically the same floor plans to develop 138 paired homes. There'll be 3 floor plans, again, very similar to what we developed at Milo. These homes will have 3 bedrooms and a 2-car enclosed garage. Hopefully, we'll start site work at Kamani in January of next year and go to sale sometime in the spring. In the past, town has done some other recent developments here in Maui. Recently, we've developed several projects in Kealani, including Iliahi, Koa, Akalea, Milo Court, and Ohia 1 and 2. Out in Kihei, we completed Kelly Ocean Villas a couple years ago, and I think we have 1 lot left at Moana Estates. We do offer co-ops to brokers, but you have to accompany your clients. I'd be happy to answer your questions later on today. I'd be happy to give you answers. But if you want the right answers, please see Jamie, Maddie, or Joanne, or our sales director, Leslie Lawton. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, this time I'd like to introduce Carla Aguera of Island Sotheby's, and she is representing the Bach companies, and she's going to talk about an exciting new project on the west side.
Hi. Okay, so first I have to say I'm really nervous. I thought this was going to be like 15, 20 people presentation. Well attended, well attended. I'm Carla Aguera. I'm the sales manager. I'm with Island Sotheby's, and we are presenting Wailele Ridge. A lot of you have probably already received the email. We're doing a soft release for Wailele Ridge. Sorry, just press. Anyone? I told you, I thought it was only 15, 20 people. That's not? Okay, forward. So Bach Corporation is the developer, and they're out of Utah. And they've been in business for about 40 years doing development. But this is very exciting for them because it's their first project on Maui or even in Hawaii. Wailele Ridge is in Napili. It's right adjacent to Maui Prep. And Wells Fargo, of course, is going to be our lead lender. We're very excited to work with them. So Wailele, the Wailele Ridge is 158 units. It's 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom units. It's quite a range of product, meaning we have the 1-bedrooms in the 700 square foot range all the way up to the 3-bedroom, 2.5, and 2,000 square foot range. They're 2-story buildings, 25 buildings in the whole complex. It's 10 acres. Amazing views, really, really lovely views. So you can kind of see, and with those numbers, it's not real dense, so it's going to be real spread out. Right here is going to be our pool area, and it's really a resort-style pool. It's going to be multiple seating areas, multiple barbecue areas, as well as various jacuzzis. In the complex, there's going to be multiple areas for barbecues. So it's not, you're allowed to have a barbecue on your lanai, but also throughout the whole complex, there'll be barbecue areas. Our complex is also pet-friendly. Right now, we're defining the weight of the pet, but one pet, but it is pet-friendly. But it's kind of a leading edge where it's a non-smoking complex. There will not be smoking in the complex at all. So that's kind of a new thing, but thank you. So it's going to start in the low 400s up into the mid 8s, again, because of the broad range of the 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedrooms. There will be elevators. And this is a little bit of the layout of what we're looking at. If you meet me outside, I can show you some of our amenities that we're going to put in and some of the choices that they have for the finishing. They're really, really nice. We look like we're going to be breaking ground in January, so we're very excited. It'll be a 14-month to 16-month build out from there. We'll go to hard contract in the next few weeks. We'll be able to provide anything that you need to get your clients into hard contract. Right now we have a soft release with a registration page, and if you go to here and then you go to join our newsletter, there's a drop down in there you can send your clients to register, and it's going to be the first place that I'll be sending all the emails out to. And you can have your clients or yourself, you can register, and there's a drop down that says you can register your agent so you know you're protected, and you can also email me, call me with any information. So we look forward to this project. We're really, really excited, and if you have any questions, come and see me outside. Thank you.
Carly, you did a really good job. Okay, well, thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Norm Stard from the Hunt Companies. And the Hunt Companies has been in business since the 1940s, and they've been doing business in Hawaii, he tells me, for 20 years. So he's got a new project in Kihei called Nu'uaina, and I'm going to let him come up and speak to it.
Aloha. I'd like to thank the Realtors Association for hosting today. Let's see. So yes, I'm Norm Stewart with the Hunt Companies, and the Hunt Companies is a large real estate company, but not too many people know about them. They're actually the largest owner of apartments in the United States. Been working mainly on Oahu. That's why people aren't familiar with the name. We have a project on the Big Island by the name of Palama Nui. It's a master plan community, 1,000 units, 120-room hotel, 70-acre business park, 30-acre town center, and is right adjacent in Mauka of the Kona Airport. And we've actually funded about $20 million in infrastructure to help build the new University of Hawaii Community College adjacent to our property. We also have a project in Manalani. Oh, sorry, technical problems.
They can't hear you in the back. That's technical.
Can you hear me now? Yeah. Probably more than you want. We also have a project on the Kohala coast in Manalani called Keikailani. It's a high-end custom lot project. But what I came here to talk about is Nu'uaina. You may have heard the name. It's been around for a while. This project was really entitled about 10 years ago. Nu'uaina means higher ground. And we recently purchased it, and we've started grading operations. We are talking to various builders. We do not have a builder yet lined up. We don't have, firm prices or product. It's in Kihei, and it's in the technology center right above the Eliere Golf Course. And in fact, the Eliere Golf Course was purchased by Peter Savio here a couple months ago, and he now calls it the Maui Nui Golf Club. And he's really got it looking great now. He's watering it. It looks wonderful. Sounds like some of you have played it. But I do encourage you to look at it because it looks really good now. So anyways, the site is, there are 26 single-family detached homes, 42 townhouse villas. We're grading now. We think we'll be done by February. We hope to have a builder lined up to partner with us on it by February. We expect pre-sales to start the summer of 2015. We think prices will be in the $900,000 to $1.5 million. I hope it's closer to $1.5 million. We do have a website up. It was the previous owner's website, so it's not 100% accurate, but there are floor plans and elevations and those kinds of things that you can take a look at. I really just wanted to get this on your radar screen so you can be thinking about it. There's a, let's see, there's the 26 detached homes there. Here's the 42 attached townhouses. These are actually triplex configurations. There'll be a private rec center. But these look right over Fairway 1 and Fairway 2, right at the sunset, right at the ocean. And so we do have a couple of elevations here. This is from another presentation, so I'm not quite familiar with all the slides. But this is what we hope it'll turn out and look like. So thank you so much.